Oh, yeah, I'm tired. But, hello everyone. It is I, your Witcher streamer. That was stupid. Hello and welcome to another stream of The Witcher. That's a better start. But, I forget where we left off. I think I just helped Dandelion with, setting up his cabaret or whatever. I'm doing oh, sorry, I'm really tired. I'm mainly doing side quests because I just want to get this out of the way. Because if I beat the main game, I'm never gonna come back and do side quests. That's how it works.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer
Maybe I'll
and the
do some
Witchers
main quests
managed
here
to
and
do
there,
it.
along
The
with side
ugliest man
quests.
alive revealed himself to
Mainly
be
it'll be
not
side
man,
quests.
but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Oh shit. What was I talking about? Alright, mainly side quests. But other than that, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe just explore for the hell of it. Get some hidden treasures or whatever. How about that, Call of Duty Nazi Zombies reveal today, huh? Fucking, looks like some terrifying shit. Excited for that. Looks good. Looks like, it's gonna be a good change of things. Oh, right, Priscilla's dying. That's what's going on here. That's where we left off. Let's go meet the surgeon dude and figure out how to save or find the guy who did. We're going to the morgue. I don't know what we're doing. Let's just go see the guy. He's a doggo. Old man, sorry. Ah, stamina. Whoops. What is that? Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped. That it, well, I mean it can, but that it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element. I mean they can. And if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your excuse me. Search then your consciences and live in accordance with the church's dictates before the time for penance has passed, concerned citizen. Interesting. Probably talking about the Church of the Eternal Fire.
Got the streets respect with you.
Looks like a drop of some sort.
Negotiations with the Trade Corporation continue. The merchants have agreed to almost all of the Emperor's conditions. Outlook positive. Rumors has abound that Radovid has found a way to get his hands on Novigrad. The key to Novigrad is the Eternal Fire. Control the Hierarch, control the city. The plan is in the works. Next message, the stash at Crippled Kate's. Shit, wrong one. Hello, Von Gretz. Joachim von Gretz.
Well then, ready for a stroll through the sewers?
Let us go.
Ready and intrigued.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh shit. It was easier than usual.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Well, then we're fucked, aren't we? Got something up ahead. Curious to see what
Take the ladder.
If we're not going that way, then no.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Going to assume this is it.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes.
Wow, this is gonna get
and
in
some
depth.
grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
So the murderer has medical
Let's examine
experience,
his
doesn't
torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
it? Damn.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Oh. It's a bullet. No, that's
An
not.
egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at
Take a
the
look at the scar.
Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Maybe. Let's open his
Open
abdomen,
the
because why
abdominal
not?
cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Damn. He poured formaldehyde down his throat? Take a look at his hand.
Look at his
Probably
hands.
defense
These welts. Rope
wounds
burns,
as
right?
well.
He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See
Take a
anything
look at
interesting on
the
his
legs.
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Let's take a look
His
at...
genitals. We ought to
yeah,
inspect
that.
those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.